Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing today? Okay, so I wanted to do a video where I showed two things that I received at the post office box. I went there yesterday with my cousin Caroline. We ran all kinds of errands, and I also picked up a few things while I was out shopping, so I wanted to show those as well. And I have also purchased some things online that I have been looking at for a while now. So if you watch my vlog, you may have heard me talk about this on my vlog, but I'll see something come up. You know, there are certain brands that I like, and I'll see things come up and I'll screenshot them and I'll look at them over and over and over again. And then I'll be like, oh, should I get this? Should I get this? And I save a lot of money, and then that money that I set aside for shopping, sometimes I carry it over to the next month and the next month, and then I allow myself to purchase a few things that I've been looking at. So there's been a couple things that I've been looking at recently. For example, I need some new jeans, and I love the brand Buffalo jeans, and I typically get them from Macy's. I have purchased them online before, and so I get a lot of emails from Buffalo jeans about 30% off and 20% off and 45% off. So just a couple nights ago, I got online and I was like, I need some new jeans. So I got a pair of gray jeans, and I got a pair of like light blue kind of faded jeans for the summer. The reason why I have to tell you that I love Buffalo jeans is because they have a stretchy waist to them. They have a brand of their jeans that is called Slim Ash, and so they fit me really, really well, and it's probably the only jeans that I think make me look okay in jeans, and so I absolutely love them. And so I got online and I had my discount code, and I bought two pairs of jeans, which I was really happy because my cousin Caroline and I, we went to Macy's. Well, I went to Macy's, she went to Von Maur, and then I met her at Von Maur, but I went into Macy's, and where they usually have their Buffalo jeans, they didn't have them anymore. And I was like, are they not selling Buffalo jeans here anymore? They sold them for years and years and years. So anyway, they also have jeans that are non-stretchy, so if you don't like stretchy jeans. But I don't have those to show because they haven't come yet. But I wanted to show you some of the things that I had purchased online as well as things that I got in person that day, because I bought a couple things for an upcoming trip because Alex, my husband, and I, we are going with our friends, Melissa and Jason, to Florida, to Miami, for Ultra Music Festival. I haven't been to it in a couple of years, and so I'm really excited. And then Alex and I are staying for a little while afterwards to just kind of hang out and be by the pool and things like that. So I'm really excited. We love Miami. It's one of our favorite cities in the entire world. So yeah, and people ask all the time. They're like, are you and Alex still thinking about getting a place down there? Yes, that is still in our plans. We just don't know when that's going to happen. So anyway, all right, I want to get in and kind of show you some of these things. First off, I want to show you the two things that I was sent to my post office box. The first is from Tasha, and it is this absolutely beautiful crocheted scarf. Now, she sent a really sweet letter with this, but it's this beautiful crocheted scarf, okay? Now, I have to tell you, when I pulled it out, I just looked at the scarf first, and I didn't read, it's kind of bizarre because when I got the package, I was like, there's something kind of gingerbread about this. It smells gingerbread. I don't know what it is, but something in your house, Tasha, smells like gingerbread because it smells fantastic. But when I pulled this out, at first I just looked at it and I was like, oh, it's such a beautiful scarf. I didn't really look at it. And then because I just had it like folded over like this, and then I read her letter and she said that she was doing paw print scarves. And so if you look, here, let me put it against my shirt. You can see that there are actual paw prints crocheted into this scarf. Is that not absolutely adorable? So I love this scarf so much, and it's kind of a silky, like a silky material. I love it so much, and I wear a navy blue Ralph Lauren jacket like when I go out a lot, so that's kind of like puffy and, you know, warm, so this will be perfect with that. So thank you so much, Tasha. I really, really love it, and I love that it has paw prints in it. Anytime, because people know that I'm a dog lover, so anytime that I am sent something that has to do with dogs, or, you know, we have so much, like, people sent me, I don't know if you would call it fan art or what you would call it, but drawn pictures of Pee-Pee, the flying chihuahua, the chihuahua that we had that passed away several years ago. We have so much, like, so many paintings and pictures around the house that people had sent me through the years, and we also have pictures that they did of Tucker and just a few of Boo Radley. We don't get many of Boo Radley, but we get a few. So I want to say thank you so much to Tasha for that just heartfelt gift. It just was so sweet. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, the next thing I want to show you, this is the other thing that I got from the post office. And the person that sent it to me said that they would prefer to stay anonymous. So I'm going to respect that. And they sent me a very, very nice note with it. And they said that they had been watching my vlogs for years and that they just wanted to do something nice for me. And they just went on and on and on talking about how much my vlogs meant. Now, I have to tell you what is interesting about this is that I knew the brand because I had actually looked at the brand for something else, which I'm going to talk about in just a second. And so I just assumed it was like a blender is what I assumed, right? And she said in her note, because it got sent from Amazon. So she sent me like this nice note, like in there that you can include like a note. She said that people in the Vloggerinos group, which is the group that goes along with my vlog, that they had commented under my videos and things like that, that I really needed to get one of these. I had talked about it. I had talked about how so many of my friends have one and that I had been really, and this is where I talk about, like where I'll go and I'll look at it at the store, I'll look at it online, and then I'll wait months and months and months, and then I finally am like, okay, I either need it or I don't need it, right? And so she sent me one because she said so many people in the comments of the vlogs were suggesting that I get one of these, and I would never have thought to get one for myself. Like, this was not something that Alex and I were going to get, but I have to tell you, when I pulled it out of the box, I was so excited, and it is a Ninja air fryer, okay? I just have to tell you, I'm going to get a thumbnail for this. Hold on a second. I am so blown away by this. Now, I'm going to do an entire review on my review channel or either over here using this. And it'll probably be when we do get back from Florida because I'm just super busy until then. And so I want to like get some things. I want to try a couple different things in the fryer. But I am so excited about this. I cannot tell you how many times that we have gone out. I was like blown away that somebody sent me an air fryer. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, that is so beyond just so nice. And, you know, I did the video the other day that Koei did the beautiful piece of artwork for me of the 1,000 cranes. And it's just like, people are so nice. I just, you know, I think we live in a world where there is so much ugliness, and I have just been blessed to have so much kindness and generosity just directed towards me, and I just want to say thank you. I don't even know what I do to deserve it, and it just is like, it's unbelievable to me, the generosity and the kindness of people, so thank you so much. And when I opened this and I got it out of the box, because I thought it was going to be like one of those Ninja blenders or something like that, because the box had Ninja on it, and then I was like, oh my God, she bought me an air fryer. Like, I couldn't believe it, right? And so I'm really excited to use it because when we go out to dinner and stuff, our friends always talk about that all the different things that they try in the air fryer. So I'm super, super excited about this. And yeah, I'm gonna do like an official unboxing on either this channel or on my Peter Reviews channel. So review stuff channel. So there's that. And then I kind of thought it was funny because that came, and then I had just purchased these at Costco. So Caroline and I were walking around Costco, and we get together for our cousin fun day. We run errands and have brunch and stuff, and we typically go to Costco. And so she, and actually somebody at that Costco came up to me and she was like, she works at Costco, and she was like, I've watched your vlogs forever, and she was like, if you ever need anything here at Costco, let me know and I'll help you. And she was so sweet. So anyway, we were walking around. Now, if you don't know, Costco like changes things, and Sam's Club I think does the same thing. Like, they'll sell something for a while and then they like sell something else and whatever. Well, this had been something that had kept on coming up on like on Instagram. Like, I would see it on Instagram. I would see like different like versions of it, different, like they had a Disney one, I think they had like a Lisa Frank one, is that her name? They had all different kinds of like decorated differently ones, right? And I saw this and I was like, I'm getting it, and I pulled it down and I put it in the cart, and I will tell you, it was $62, so it was kind of expensive, but you get 2 of them. And Caroline was like, you're never gonna use it. I was immediately, I thought to all of the times that I had gone to Meijer with my Good Judy Tanya jean, and I would like go around and I would look at a Keurig. I mean, before I ever bought a Keurig, I probably walked around and looked at these different Keurigs for like months on end, right? And Tanya would say, just buy it. It'll make you so happy if you just buy it, right? But when I went through like trying to pay off a lot of debt way back in the day, like 15 years ago and stuff like that, I went through this whole thing where I like would go into the store, and because back in the day we would go to Walmart or Meijer like 2 to 3 times a week, and I go in for deodorant and I buy a book and a candle, and before I knew it I was spending $100. And so one of my ways of like getting out of this debt and paying my debt off was not doing that anymore. And so I was like, I would go into those stores, and if I didn't need something I wouldn't buy it. Like I would pick it up and I'd be like, I don't need this candle, so I wouldn't buy it, right? And I still do that to some degree, right? And so but Tanya would always, she would say, Peter, you never like treat yourself. You never allow yourself to have something anymore, you know, like let yourself have something. And so that was how I originally got my first Keurig and things like that. Well, I have looked at these forever, and that is the Blendjet, the original portable blender, okay? Now, y'all know I talk on my vlog all the time about wanting to lose weight, wanting to get into shape and stuff like that. So I really wanted to get these, and this is the next generation blender, and it includes 2 blenders plus a USB charging cord that you can charge on, okay? And so I'm gonna pull, I have not opened this yet. I just like cut this thing right here to open it. So I have no idea what these look like. Oh, they're right on top. So when you open it, it looks like this. You have your 2 blenders on top. So let's just open this one and see what it looks like, because I have no clue. I'm really kind of excited. It's all taped up, so I have to rip it open. My battery is kind of like getting down to the wire, so I'm worried that it's going to start dying here in a second before I get done. Hold on. Okay, so here it is. Look how cool that is. And you put all... So you just put all your juices and your ice and your soy milk and your fruit and everything in there, and then you have a fruit smoothie to go. Now, I had been using that athletic, what was that stuff called? I can't remember, that powder that I bought. I used it for a week and then I stopped using it. My plan is when I get back from Florida, do you ever do this? Because I know I'm not going to eat healthy in Florida. My plan is when I get back from Florida, like we're in it to win it for summer, right? Okay, so I'm going to be making smoothies, athletic greens. I'm going to do my full review of athletic greens and all this kind of stuff. I am so excited. These are going to be so cool. So there's those Blendjets. I got those. Okay, and then the next thing I wanted to show you was, so these shirts that I wear them like every single day in my videos, and I wear them when we go out to dinner, and I wear them to my meetings, and I wear them everywhere, and it's just the Ralph Lauren classic tee, and they are expensive, you guys. I will tell you, like, you can get them on sale, because every once in a while, like, I get them at Macy's, and every once in a while they'll be like half off, but they're typically about $80, but they last forever. My friend Tanya was telling me that, like, her stuff that she got from Ralph Lauren kind of like washed out a little bit. I've never had that problem. And I have hoodies of Ralph Lauren and everything, and I love it. So I have them in about every color. So when I find them in other colors that I don't have, I always get them, right? So for our trip, and they fit me perfectly. It's like one of the only t-shirts that like fits perfectly on my arms, and also like on my stomach, and like fits perfectly on my lays on my jeans the way I want it to and everything. So I got this pink one right here. It's so pretty. Thought that would look really nice with like khaki shorts. And then I got this, these are for like dinners in Miami or something. And then I got this bright blue one. Can we hold that up against my eyes for a second? I do pick the color blue a lot because I love how it makes my eyes look. Okay. I mean, you have to work with what you have. You know what I mean? Okay. And then I know I got a pink one already, but this is kind of like a faded pink. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of like a stone-washed pink, and I got that. And then I have a bigger black one, but I don't have one that's like tighter fitting on me, so I got this black one. So those are all shirts from Miami, but those will be shirts that you'll be seeing truly in lots of videos. So I don't know if you can see if this is showing up. This is like a dark green. I really like a hunter green. I love the shirt. So anyway, I got those. And then I have been looking at these Birkenstocks for about 2 months now, and I wanted a pair of Birkenstocks that had a third, what do you call it, strap to it. I used to have one back in the day. My very first Birkenstocks ever, well, I did a whole video over here about the Birkenstocks, but my very first Birkenstocks ever were green suede 2-strap. Then I had 3 straps. I think they're called the Milano 3-strap or something like that, but they were just like brown leather. There was nothing fancy about them, just brown leather. Well, I wanted something that was a little bit different. Now, I know people are either gonna love or hate these. I was kind of surprised. I showed them to my husband. He was like, oh, I think those are really cute. These are called the Milano Bold, and this is what they look like. And I don't know if you can see, but they have like all these holes in them, which I really, really like. And it's kind of like a weather, and so they're 3 straps, which I think is gonna be kind of cute. Because I don't have any 3 straps sandals. I think I have like a suede pair somewhere, but I don't know where they're at. So I got these Birkenstocks. It's so interesting, like I order on Birkenstock.com, and they come like in 3 days. They come so fast. So yeah, and they of course last forever. But aren't those so cute? Those are gonna be so cute, aren't they, with jeans and like a white t-shirt? Okay, so do you think about that? Do you think about like outfits that way? I do. All right, now y'all know I'm trying to get healthy, okay? I know you might not believe that by the pizza and stuff that I've been eating lately, but when I come back, like I said, so all of my neighbors in my neighborhood, I think I'm just gonna have to like resign to the fact that I'm getting older. They all wear this brand Hoka, okay? And then at my meetings that I go to, my 12-step meetings, like everybody there wears these Hokas, like young and old. And it's a lot of people that I work with or I go to meetings with are like in the medical field, like in nurses and things like that and aides. And just people that like work in like hospitals and whatever, and they swear by these shoes. And they're like, it's like walking on clouds. They're the most comfortable shoes in the entire world. And I thought they were really cute. The reason I found them at first was because my neighbor across the street, he wore them. And I was like, what are those? They were so bright. They were like bright orange and green and whatever, or bright orange and yellow and whatever. And I was like, what are those? And he's like, oh my God, they're so comfortable. And he, for tennis, he wears them. And I was like, cause he's like a tennis coach. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I started noticing that everybody in my neighborhood, because I have a lot of people that walk in my neighborhood, they were all wearing these Hoka shoes. My neighborhood across the street started wearing, the other neighbor across the street started wearing them. So I was like, I had looked at them, you guys, for 3 months. I've talked about them on my vlogs forever, and I was like, I'm gonna buy a pair of these. So I finally bought a pair. I tried to buy a pair that weren't too crazy, and I actually bought the pair that are not super wide because I don't have a super wide foot. So I got these Hoka shoes that are a little bit more for running. Back in the day, I know it's hard to believe, but I used to run every single day between 5 and 6 miles, and I, got there by walking, and then I would go lift weights and stuff after that, and that's kind of my hope down the road. And so I wanted to get like a running shoe. My husband, a couple years ago, when I was really wanting to get back into running, he bought me a really nice running shoe too, so I have that as well. But I thought like, hey, if these are really truly like walking on a cloud, then I can get out there and I can put in my audiobook or my music and dance down the street to Whitney Houston, and don't think I won't, okay? But I didn't want to get the super wild colored ones, so I just got these that are, I actually thought I got like a more of a navy blue. When they came, they were like light blue, but I like them. I think they're cute. So got those. And then I also, because y'all know I love socks, so I bought some Hoka socks as well. And I haven't even opened them yet. I think I got 3 pair came together. Yeah, here they are. And they're just crew socks, so they come like mid-calf. And I got like a gray pair. Oh, they're really nice material. And then I got like a dark gray pair. And then like a black pair. So, just for, walking down the street and stuff. Those are nice. And that's it. Okay, I had finished this video and I was putting things away, and then I realized I had a couple things that I had saved over to the side, and then I realized I had a package that I got yesterday that I hadn't opened yet because it just looked like mail to me. So I need to go in here and I need to add a couple things. So first of all, Alicia sent me these wax melts that smell absolutely fantastic. I'm kind of wondering now if these are not what made me think that the scarf smelled like gingerbread, because they smell so fantastic. And I just want to say, she reached out to me on Instagram, and she sent me this whole catalog of these sensational wax melts and things like that, and told me like how to find her and how to find the scents that she's made on there and all this kind of stuff. So I want to say thank you to Alicia. And I really, really appreciate that. And I'm going to look into all this, and I will come back and give you my 411. I will give my 411. I will give you my full review on what I think of the wax melts and all that stuff. But thank you so much for sending that to me, and thank you also for reaching out to me about wanting to send them to me and how much. And she sent an absolutely just endearing letter, and I really, really appreciate it. So thank you so much, Alicia, as well. And then the other thing, this is the one that I had sitting in my kitchen for a while. This is from Emily, and Emily sent me these, and she also included little notes in here. So I want to make sure that what the notes say. Enjoy your gift, a little something to make your days a little bit brighter. I love you, Peter Beast. And these are from Emily. So, Emily, thank you so much. And the first one, which she knows I love The Real Housewives because I talk about it on my vlog a lot. And Emily is a longtime vloggerino. She has watched the vlogs for a very long time. So the first thing is a game, and it is, but now we said it. But who said it? The Ultimate Real Housewives game book. Grab your friends, grab your wine, and guess who said these 101 iconic quotes. And I'm so excited about this, and I think I'm going to take it to Miami with me. And if you go in here, it's like each page is just like, it has a quote, and then it asks you who says it. So it's like, who is Hunky Dory? Lisa Vanderpump, and then Crystal Mickoff, Kathy Hilton, or Kim Richards, and then you have to guess and say who it is, and then you can go back to the back of the book, and it has all the answers, right? So Alex and I may play this, and it'll be really fun. A little hotel room game while we're, you know, just relaxing after the long day at a pool or something like that. So thank you so much, Emily, for this one. And then the other book that she got me, I haven't heard of this book or seen this book or anything, and that is The Housewives. The Real Story Behind the Housewives by Brian Moylan. So I'm really, really excited about this. It says, in the spring of 2006, a new kind of show premiered on Bravo. And it goes in here and tells you the history of all of it. And I'm just like so excited to read this. And it goes in here and it talks about the ranking of all of it and the different shows in different countries and on and on and on. So I'm going to learn everything there is to learn about the Real Housewives franchise, total franchise. So thank you so much, Emily. I'm really excited about this. And thank you, Alicia. And thank you to everybody else that sent me something. I really, really appreciate it. It meant so much to me. And I love you guys so much. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.